What's up guys, welcome back to Techie Anish, and today we have the beautiful curvy Apple Watch, and that is the Apple Watch Series 7. And yes, we have the cellular model. So let's quickly unbox it and look at this beautiful smartwatch. So here is the packaging. Let us remove it from the main box. Kind of dirty. Maybe it was in the packaging for a long time. We have kind of like stereo speaker design on both the ends of the watch, and we have two seals which we have to open. So let's do it. Alright, another box inside of this box, and I see many different styles of watches with different watch bands. I hope this is the last box. We have the watch shown in the front. You see these two vertical straps, right? You have to pull down both of them to open this box. So let us do it. It's a quite unique experience for me. So opening the box, you get designed by Apple in California, and the watch finally shows up right next to it. This is the watch band. Let's take both of them out. As you can see, it's a 41mm watch, and it is wrapped up in this smooth material to protect it. You will have to slide out the watch like this, which is a bad way, didn't like that, but finally it is out. It's such a small beauty guys. It's got this curved display all around the edges, and that's reflecting the light as you can see. Let's also unbox this watch band so we can wear the watch. So again, the same pulling of the strap from behind, and it opens up from the side. You gotta pull it out like this. That's too much packaging for this watch, I feel. The band is wrapped up again in this another packaging, and when you open it up, it also doubles up as an instruction of how to attach the band to your watch. You have to pull both the sides of the band like this, one by one. You also get this extra strap if you want for different wrist size, I guess. Okay, so up next is the setup process. I did try to turn on the watch, but it was completely dead, and that red and green snake of death was there on the screen for a long time. I charged it about an hour for this setup screen to show up. So let's set the watch so we can start using it. So open the watch app on your phone and make sure Wi-Fi Bluetooth is turned on. After that, hit start pairing, and then you can set it for yourself or a family member. Now there will be a magical code that will be appearing on the watch. You need to scan it from your iPhone's camera, and straight away it recognizes the watch, and you get a prompt to update the software, which we will have to do. So click update now. It has started the setup, and it's gonna take some time. So there it is, the latest update will appear on the screen, and we will download and install it. The update is installed, so we can set up the watch. So firstly, decide on which hand you will be wearing the watch. Agree to terms and conditions, followed by a passcode setup on the watch. Then you can select the text type and size. Let's keep it like this. These are some shared settings with your iPhone, like location services and watch faces that you can control via the iPhone. You can personalize your fitness data for the watch, or it will take the data from the health app. These are the activity rings. If you complete this every day, you will achieve your fitness goals. Just set your goal for all your activities like walking, standing, etc. And it can also track your workout routes for your outdoor workouts. You can get all these notifications on the watch. If you are taking any medicines, then you can select that too. Safety features for the Series 7 includes fall detection and emergency SOS. Now this section is only for the cellular watch, where you can activate your eSIM, so you can use the cellular services even without your iPhone. If you buy the GPS version, then this setting won't be present. So I will set up cellular. I use Jio, so I need to log in into my account. Once you log in, you can submit a request to activate cellular. It generally activates between 2 to 5 minutes. There you go, it's done now, and you can select the always on display. Remember, if you buy the Apple Watch SE, you won't be able to see this setting as it does not have the always on display. Hit continue. This is the app view that you can select, the bubble view or the list view. And now it's gonna take a lot of time to sync your Apple Watch. So finally it has synced. You know what, I had a nightmare attaching the bands to the watch. Apple is doing the watches for quite some time now, and they have not improved in the aspect of attaching and removing the bands to the watch. It's a frustrating experience. But yes, after attaching it, it feels very nice and feels like the bands are permanently attached to the watch. I'm liking the feel of this watch. The silicone straps is kind of very comfortable on the hands, but I know the real test of these bands will be in extreme heat here in India. But look at this beautiful display, and the contour watch face feels very premium and rich to actually wear an Apple Watch. And yes, this 41mm size looks good on my very thin wrist. My wrist size is around 160mm, so if you also have thin wrist like me, you are better off with the 41mm as opposed to the 45mm, which might look a little too much on your wrist. But you can wear the 45mm if you really like it. It won't be an impossible fit for sure, but for me, I like this size more. I would say if your wrist size is somewhat about 165 to 170 mm, you should go with a smaller watch, but for all the other people the 45 mm should be a great option. But it's totally your choice and you should walk into a store to check out this size. Let's also take the physical overview of the watch. Starting from the back, this is a ceramic back guys, unlike the Apple Watch SE which has a plastic back. I think you have your sensors and the magnetic charging in the center. Alongside the entire circle, all the info is written here. It is a Apple Watch Series 7 41 mm aluminum and ceramic case, INX glass, GPS, LTE and water resistant up to 5 meters. On both the sides you have the buttons which you need to press to attach or remove the bands. On the sides it's all aluminum guys. On the right side you have the digital crown which is like the home button to the iPhone, used for multiple use cases. It's used to go to home, it's also used for app switching, Siri and to jump between the last two apps, while the other button is used to see your running apps or bring up the emergency SOS menu or to power off the watch. On the opposite side you have the speaker used to take calls and play system sounds, but it is also used to eject water out of the watch. But the most amazing and interesting thing is this, the display itself. It's a 1.69 inch curved AMOLED display for this 41 mm case size, which is 430 by 352 in resolution, which is the classic 326 ppi and with 1000 nits of peak brightness. The Series 7 does have the always on display and this display is protected by INX strengthened glass. Looking at this display, it looks and feels amazing, and especially this AOD looks fantastic. It's pretty bright guys, so even in very good lighting both the display and the AOD are visible without any issues. The display is really punchy, shows great colors and overall very pleasing to look at. Talking about the internals, this watch is powered by the Apple's own S7 system on a chip, which is a dual-core CPU with PowerVR GPU. The watch has 32 GB of eMMC 5.1 storage that you generally have on very cheap smartphones and 1 GB of RAM. So performance here is good. It's quick to open apps without much of a delay, and it's also good in switching between one app to the other. It also has Wi-Fi N, which is not good as it is the older standard, and also Bluetooth 5.0 along with the NFC sensor. It also has many cool sensors like the barometer, always on altimeter, compass, etc. for various applications in the watch. It also has the sensors like SpO2 and also the ECG sensor, which is missing from the SE lineup. This watch has a 284 mAh of battery which charges via this magnetic charger. So just strap your watch on this charger and the watch starts charging. The watch weighs in around at 32 grams. This watch was shipped with watchOS 8.0 and currently has watchOS 9.3 as the latest version. If I walk you through the general UI, the clock is the default thing that you will see. Obviously, you can go in the apps view by clicking on the crown and also scroll around the apps with the digital crown. All the apps that are on your iPhone and available for the watch, they will automatically show up here. So for example, this ClickBuzz app is there. You can open it up and check the scores all without needing your phone. It's not a full-fledged app, but all the basic things that you need are present here. You can also play games like this one right from your watch. By the way, this Hit the Island has become my new favorite game. You also see all your recent apps by pressing the side button, and again use the digital crown to scroll here. It's a default behavior. Wherever there is a scroll option, you can use the digital crown. Swiping from the top, you can access your notification center and it syncs all your notifications from the iPhone. So clearing from one device clears it from both the devices. So that's a great thing. Clear all button is weirdly at the top of all the notifications. Swiping from the bottom, you get your quick toggles, aka the control center, which again you can customize. Swiping from the left or right gives you access to your other selected watch faces, which I think is super handy. Just single swipe if you want to change your watch face according to your mood. And you can also get so many watch faces. Each watch face can be customized to your heart's content, which for me makes it a watch with infinite number of different watch faces. It's incredible. It's really tough to find two people with exactly the same looking watch faces unless they are using the default watch faces without any customization. The watchOS also has Siri, which is the same as your iPhone, and you can ask Siri anything just like you would do on your iPhone. Means you can call someone, open an app or start a workout or any other things just by asking Siri to do it for you. So that really helps. Along with the watch's UI, we also have the watch app on your iPhone, which you will be using. So let's switch back to the iPhone to look at the app. So this is the main page of the app. On the upper left, you can view all your watches if you have more than one watch. We get the search functionality in the center just like our iPhones. Below that, these are the watch faces that are currently present directly into your watch. You can go ahead and modify any one if you want. So let's take up this watch face. As I said before, there is so much that you can customize to make the watch exactly how you want. Starting with the color of the watch face, you not only get the color choices but you also get the sliders, so you can select the exact shade of the color. There are also different styles for the same watch face. Below that you can also choose your dial color, so maybe you want a pitch black or a colorful dial. Everything is possible here. And after that there are these complications aka widgets which you can integrate right into your watch face. Now different watch faces support different complications, so not everything will work everywhere, and when you are done you can also set it as your current watch face or remove it. But do note guys, all the settings of watch face is also available directly on your watch. You don't always need this app just to set a new watch face. It's easy to do from the watch too, and you will get all the options there also. And there are so many types of watch faces that you can select, from fitness tracking faces to artworks, or if you are into astronomy or solar system or mindfulness, or you prefer a classic look, or maybe you are an adventure person who wants advanced chronographic faces, or you want sports faces, modular faces, or you are just a simple colorful person who wants your face on the watch, or maybe you prefer that edge-to-edge faces that complement the curved display. Whatever it may be, you are going to get a watch face that you will love, and there are so many of them that I can make an entire video on the watch faces and customization if you want. Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget guys, you can customize each and every one of them. Back to the app, you get options to customize notifications. You get a few unique options like showing a red dot on the watch when you have a notification, or how do you want to see the notification, on raising the watch or touching the display, and what apps are allowed to show the notification when your wrist is down, and mirroring alerts from your iPhone. As I said earlier, you can select the app view, grid or list view, and also change the arrangements of the apps. General settings are pretty self-explanatory, just like your iPhone, where the watch info and software updates are also available. If you have the cellular model, you can select which apps can use the data plan and which can't, or just remove your current plan from the watch. Next is brightness. It does not have the auto brightness sensor, but you can select if you want the always on display or not. You can also customize when does the watch wake up by lifting off your wrist or pressing the crown, along with the wake duration. We also have the same accessibility features on the watch just like the iPhone, which is a very big thing. You also have Siri, as I said, and you can actually just raise your wrist to activate Siri, and there are other default ways too. You can also select how strong the haptics should be. Then there is passcode, which if you set can lock the watch when you remove it from your wrist, but will stay unlocked when it is on the wrist. We also have the emergency SOS, where you can feed your contacts for any emergency. Below that there is privacy, and after that you can have the settings for individual apps. And lastly guys, just wanted to show you the workout app. There are so many different types of workouts that you can choose from, and these are the default ones, but you can go ahead and add more workouts, and again there are a lot of choices available. So guys, that's the unboxing and hands-on experience of the Apple Watch Series 7. This is my watch, so I will have a chance to fully review it. I have already started reviewing it, so expect another video very soon, and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss on that video. And also post your questions in the comment section below so I can include them in the full review. So that's about it guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Follow us on social media for more updates like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.